was a great day at the NYPD station. Birds chirped, the sun shined, and my favorite song was playing on the radio, Barbie Girl by Aqua. It was the American dream, but as my dad always would say, if you don't like ketchup, you probably aren't a walrus. I don't know. He was always drunk. One moment life was real good. The next, real shitty. Literally. My bowels started roaring, screaming out like the tortured souls of the damned. I clumsily waddled into the washroom, desperately holding the liquid excrement inside of my dump truck like the Titan Atlas holding the world in place. I frantically slammed the door shut behind me. It slammed hard, letting out an uncomfortable, soul-wrenching noise like your expensive cell phone falling onto concrete. There was no hope for my pants. Far too late now. They were done for. The toilet stared up at me innocently. It had no idea what it was in for. Diarrhea blasted out of my beefy man cake, spraying the bowl a repugnant brown color. The force of the shit exploding out of my shit pussy launched me up into the ceiling and propelled me around the washroom like a balloon being deflated. A deadly shitnado of brown and red liquids assaulted the walls indiscriminately. My blood mixed in with last night's mistake. Taco Bell. I span around flying in an unrelenting whirlwind at Mach speeds. The thunderous roar of the Taco Bell gusted out of me in an unholy musical symphony of underwater trumpets. I thought the washroom would be my tomb. I awakened, finding myself drenched in my own sewage. I was like a newborn baby that came out of the wrong hole. The weight of my formerly black, now brown coat weighed into my chest, sinking deep into me, into my soul, just as my wrong decision to eat at a Mexican-themed fast food joint did. I contemplated taking the easy way out, but God sure does have a sense of humor. My Beretta was completely submerged in my BM. I weakly attempted to bring myself onto my feet, but my legs were weak, shaking and defeated. Shit was everywhere. The washroom was engulfed in darkness as the lights were all layered in doo-doo in the anal assault. I needed to leave, but my bowels had other plans. They weren't finished with their onslaught. No, they were just getting started. I started climbing back onto the toilet, reaching up to the heavens onto the bowl in sheer desperation. My hand slipped off the bowl. There wasn't a dry spot to be found. No part of the restroom hadn't been violated by my shitstorm. I wasn't going to make it to the top of Mount Olympus in time. I was just a mortal. The butt juice bombardment recommenced. It fired out of me fiercely, like a meth addict slam firing a 12 gauge. I slid across the bathroom floor like a derailing train, crashing into the wall on the other side of the washroom. I felt at least one of my vertebrae shatter. I was losing even more blood. I limped back to the toilet just in time before the next tsunami started. The shit blasted out of me so hard that the toilet shattered into thousands of tiny porcelain pieces, but that didn't stop the biblical jet stream of shit to continue rocketing out of me. "20 minutes had passed. My fart box was completely blown out. It was laying on the floor next to me. It was the final pound of salt that was poured into my wounds. I left and never said a word to anyone about it.